Hey guys, Ollie from Smith's the Ring here. Today we're going to talk about the Himolla Azure model that we have in a wall hugger, 2.5 seater electric wall hugger and a 2-seater manual wall hugger. We also have the medium cumulative action swivel recliner, and we also have the large 3-motor lift and rise recliner. But today we're going to focus mainly on the sofas. So the 2.5 seater sofa is generally the best selling size. If you can fit one in, it's an extra 20 centimeters versus a standard 2-seater in overall width. So that extra space is purely for seating area. So I say it just seems to be a nice size. It just seems to fit most homes. This model is quite contemporary, but still offers a lot of the features that you get with the rest of the Himolla models, such as excellent lumbar support and nice high head support on it. This model is one of the newer models, so they have an integrated electric headrest when you have the electric functionality, whether that be the electric wall hugger or the electric Himolla action. The electric wall hugger requires about 14 centimeters of wall clearance to basically fully recline. If you have the Himolla action, it requires about 45 centimeters to fully clear, but the Himolla action does give you independent operation of the footrest and the backrest. So I'll run through the 2.5 seater, which we have here, which we have as the electric version, and also show you how the seat incline operates. So I'm just going to position it so you can see here. So whether you have the wall hugger or whether you have the Himolla action, this one slightly differs in that the controls are located down the side and the inside of the seat. So at the very back, you've got your headrest adjustment. As you can see, you can set your headrest how you like. As you can see, I'm about 6 foot, 6'1". It does sit me very well, in that the headrest is where I want it to be. As you can see, the lumbar support in there is very good as well. So I feel very supported sat in this. So I'll put the headrest back. The headrest traditionally is better when you actually recline in the sofa. I don't know many customers actually use the headrest adjustment when you're in the upright position. What you really want with the headrest is the ability to look forward if you're watching television or reading a paper or something like that. You want to be able to carry on looking forward rather than up at the ceiling, so that's where the headrest really helps. So this is the wall hugger action, as I said before. So the button at the very front, that allows for the footrest to come out first. As you can see, this does have the longer footrest action in them as well. The Azure does have a longer footrest because it's one of the newer models that has been integrated into some of the other models as well, such as the Ryan and Chester, which has sort of been redone to have this new longer footrest action. So as you keep going back, one button there, keep going there, so then your backrest begins to go back. As you can see in this position here is where the headrest really comes into its own. It's a really nice feature having the electric headrest. So there's also another option on the Azure which is called the seat incline adjustment. Now this gives you even more adjustment, I suppose, in your position. So this is another motor, basically in the middle of all the buttons. So the very back is your headrest, in the middle you've got your seat incline if you choose that, and at the front you've got the recline. So quickly show, it does go quite some way back. I'm not going to stay in the position, come back up a little bit. So the two buttons here, this is seat incline adjustment that you're going to see now. So basically it changes the incline of the seat, obviously. So when you press it here, as you can see, now you can stop this wherever you like. Let's keep going. So that's like another plane of adjustment. It kind of just tilts you back a little bit more, pushes you into the lumbar support there, and also on the headrest. So just basically just increases the comfort of the sofa. Is a very popular option, which is why we actually show it as well. So seat incline adjustment, you can also leave adjusted when you are sat upright. As you can see, this one now has the seat incline set to maximum. Just put the headrest back, I'll show you how it operates. So that goes back down now. So this is your seat adjustment. And there you go, that goes back. Just to let you know as well, this model is in the 31 blue leather, which is actually the best selling cover in this particular suite. You do have a choice of the stainless steel or the anthracite legs for it as well. I'm going to show you the manual wall hugger version that we do. So the manual wall hugger, we do show it just to really show how it operates. It operates differently to the Himolla action. I'm going to have to reposition the camera to show you. Might have to actually pop you down here. That'll probably work. Okay, so manual wall hugger. On a traditional Himolla manual sofa, you have these toggles here. If you have leather, it's in leather. If it's fabric, it always matches the colour. This operates in a release action basically. So you have this, when you pull this, up, it releases the footrest. On the traditional Himolla model, or if you went for a manual non-wall hugger version of the Azure, when you pull this, it just operates your backrest, as you can see in our other videos of the Rhine. So what you do with this, you pull that and it will literally just open up like so, and then you can lean back in it. As you can see, it's taking up very minimal wall space. All manual Himollas have manual headrests. Electric Azure has an electric headrest, but that's not the case on everything. Some of the models can't have the integrated electric headrests, so they have manual headrests. So I can adjust that into like so, and then you just lean up in it. I'm just going to push the headrest back. When you're in the upright position, and then you can just close it like so. And that's how the manual wall hugger operates. So you basically got 3 options in terms of actions. You've got manual, so 4 options in fact, because you can get electric and manual. Manual wall hugger, electric wall hugger, and then you've got manual Himolla action and electric Himolla action. I'll show you how the Himolla action works in our swivel chair that we've got over here. Just reposition the camera again. Okay, if we can get a bit of angle on this, position it like that. Okay, so Azure medium manual Himolla action recliner. Got an option of bases on these as well, so you can have the stainless steel base that we've got on here, which will match the skids on there, or you can also have the anthracite if you're going for anthracite as well. You can also get a few varieties that do wooden based options and things, but it just depends on the kind of look you're going for. So this is basically demonstrating how Himolla action works. Azure has a little lever on here on the recliners, so you pull that, I'll let you set your, when I'm going to go up shot here, set your backrest position. Like so. You have this as electric and manual, and also I mentioned the lift and rise version we have over there. So this one tilts forward like so, headrest, and then for the recline action on the manual, the push back, that's your footrest out, nice and easy. If you're sat in a sofa, obviously when you're in the chair, you put both hands on the arms and push back to recline them. If you have the sofa version, you put one hand on the armrest that you sat in, one hand on the opposite seat pad next to you, and you push back, and that does the same action, like so. And so just to give you an idea, and then I'll probably going out camera shot, and then headrest adjustment as well. Again, it's got the longer footrest, you can see my feet are very comfortable on there, nice little support. That's that. Okay, and then check I've got a battery on that one. Yeah. I will also show you our Azure Lift, which I can do with a bit of a better view from over here. So the Azure Lift, this is a 3-motor lift and ride recliner. We've got it with the battery on the back. You can see, you can get the batteries in silver or black. We also show with the battery cover, so you can get battery covers in leather or fabric, match the leather. It's got bars, 3 bars, like that one there, just kind of hides the battery. Batteries you can have on any of the electric Azures, whether it be a recliner or the sofa. So this operates, also we are showing the anthracite based on this. This is the large version, as you can see. This would probably be the size I go for. It's a bit higher in the seat, a bit higher in the back. So controls on this, it operates exactly the same as an electric recliner. Electric headrest operates on there. Plenty of space behind me. So this is Himolla action as an electric. As you can see, all Himolla works. Footrest comes out first, and backrest is going back ever so slightly. Now this actually promotes a good sit. It's pushing you back into the backrest basically. If you have just a footrest that opens on its own, it's not very comfortable. We do have a chair that does that. People with very sensitive backs, it's the only comment I've really had from a customer in the past. If you go for that kind of option, but this basically pushes you back. This is Himolla action. And then you've got independent operation. Backrest can go back even further if you want. I'll show you how far it does go back. What clearance goes back quite some way in this position. Again, like I mentioned with your headrest, bring your headrest forward. So if I'm sat in this now, I can carry on looking forward rather than looking at the ceiling. So I just pop the headrest back. And we have on the controller here, we have an all close button, so if you press that, you can see the footrest is going down, the backrest is going up at the same time. It's kind of a quick way of getting out of the chair. It's all closing down. So, lift function on this. When you activate the lift, what it does is it locks the swivel, first of all. It begins its rise as it goes up. So now that is locked. So it has a little bit of movement, but it won't swivel. It does go quite some way up. So you can stop that wherever you want. So that is just really obviously easy to get in and out of now. And then to go back, it goes back down, stays in the right position. The advantage of these chairs, obviously, lift and rise, traditionally quite traditional looking chairs. I'd say traditionally they are traditional looking chairs. So this kind of gives you the option of having almost a hidden function to these chairs. They don't look any different to a standard electric. They have a magnet on the side, which I'll show you here, which is where your controller goes. It's easy on there. So that's basically it. Like I say, that's the 3-motor version. So you've got what's actually technically 4-motor because you have the electric headrest on it as well. You can also get your VAT off on these chairs as well if you do have purchasing it for medical reasons. But like I say, you can chat to our team about that. So yeah, that concludes today's video of the Azure. If you've got any questions, you can give us a call 01423 567 890, or if you want to drop us an email. Thank you very much.